Kimba, 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 Kimba. Who lives down in deepest, darkest Africa? Who's the one who brought the jungle fame? Who's the king of animals in Africa? Kimba the white lion is his name. When we get in trouble and we're in a fight, who's the one who just won't turn and run? Who believes in doing good and doing right? Kimba the white lion is the one.
Kimba's plans for the animals' farm have hit a snag. Patiently, the animals have waited for the crops to grow, but the only thing that's ready to eat is skunk grass.
You mean you don't care for skunk grass? I eat it all the time. It's good. It's just that you never tried it before. Come on, dig in. You'll like it.
Please, Bucky, don't rush us. We promised we'd try it, but we have to get used to the smell.
It's not so bad as all that. Besides, if you meat-eating animals are now going to eat vegetables, you gotta get used to lots of new tastes.
It's your turn now, Leopard, so go ahead.
You don't have to smell it, just gulp it down.
I will if they will.
All together.
Well, now that you've tried it, how do you like it?
It's all right.
Didn't I tell you? Go ahead, eat your fill.
Of course, Bucky.
Eat hearty, Linda Link.
All right.
Go ahead.
It's delicious. Gee, it seemed like a good idea for all the animals to eat vegetables, but now I'm not so sure.
Of course it's a good idea, Kimba. If all the meat-eating animals can learn to eat vegetables instead, then the weaker animals will be safe, and we can all live in peace. But I told you there'd be problems. It's pretty difficult, you know.
Why should it be so difficult, Daniel?
'Cause it's always been a natural law of the jungle. The fast-running animals are the ones that eat the grass, while the animals who have big fangs and powerful claws are the meat-eaters of the jungle world. Now you've gotten them to accept this farm idea and growing their own food. That's a big change. They've been very patient about waiting for the crops to grow, but how long can they wait? I've noticed some of the big animals going around with a mighty hungry look. Maybe, of course, this is only a suggestion, but maybe you should give up this farm idea.
What do you mean? Let them go back to their old ways?
Sorry.
You should be. I'm sorry, Daniel. I know that you're trying to be helpful.
Oh, that's all right, Kimba. I guess we're all kind of worried about the farm.
Kimba! Bucky's looking for you. Something's wrong.
Kimba, everybody come quickly!
What's all the shouting about, Bucky?
It's crows. Crows are attacking our farm. We need help.
Really?
I'll chase them.
Me too.
Those crows will steal all our food. Not if I can help it.
They're leaving, hooray!
And don't come back or we'll give you what for.
Sorry.
I'm not one of the enemy crows, you stupid monkey.
Our farm has been saved from the crows.
And it won't be long before our crops are ready to harvest.
But we're starving now.
Then why don't you two eat more skunk grass? You remember how good it was.
I had in mind something much more tasty than skunk grass.
Really? What might you two have in mind that's more tasty?
Something like a little meat, perhaps.
I was afraid of that. Bye!
No, you don't!
Kimba, help!
I know you weren't serious, but that's carrying a joke pretty far.
Who was kidding? We need meat to keep our strength up. You know that, Kimba.
I don't know any such thing. I've been without meat longer than you have. Want to test my strength?
You're right, Kimba. We'll wait for the farm. But my stomach's so empty.
What was I? Oh, it was only a dream. Must be because I was hungry.
Caesar, Kimba's father, would have known what to do. For comfort, Kimba turns to the hide of his father, which his friends have recaptured from the big game hunter.
Oh, my dear father, if only you were here to help. The big animals just have to hold out until our crop is ready to harvest. What's that noise? It looks like... Yes, those are bats. Perhaps with their super hearing, they've picked up some new danger.
I don't know what that sound is, but I've heard it before. When I was very young.
Look at that! That's where the noise is!
I remember now. That's the sound of an insect invasion.
What? An insect invasion? Attention, everybody. We're about to be invaded. Oh, I've got to find Kimba and give him the news. Kimba! Kimba!
Here! What is it?
Oh, Kimba, they're going to invade us. They're going to invade us.
Who is?
Insects!
It was one of the worst disasters I can remember. It was terrible, I tell you.
What happened?
Millions and millions of insects, and they ate every leaf and blade of grass.
But, Daniel, wouldn't they leave our farm alone if they knew it was the only food we had? Wiped out? We can't let a thing like that happen. Come on! All of us, let's go!
All right, out to the farm.
Let's go, everybody! Come on!
A few insects. Oh, so what?
They tickle!
Anybody, everybody, come help at the farm! Come and help! The situation is serious!
Oh, hello, Bucky. How nice of you to drop in on us.
Oh, you tripped me. That wasn't nice.
I just thought you ought to cool off a little. You're so excited.
This is serious!
All right. I'll be glad to help you.
Thanks, Cheetah. I'll do you a favor sometime.
You bet you will, Bucky. Hold up there a minute, Bucky.
I can't stop that fast!
You said you'd do me a favor.
Sure will. Anything you like. Come on, we've got to hurry.
So, anything at all I'd like.
Of course, Cheetah. I always keep my promises. Now, I know, for example, that you're kind of hungry. In fact, you were even kidding about eating me. Yike! I gotta get out of here. Kimba!
You got away, so I'll have to wait for the farm crop. Huh? I better get the others to help or there won't be a crop.
Oh! Those insects have stripped our trees bare! And our farm! What a mess! And everyone's exhausted from fighting them off! Oh!
Bucky! Bucky, wait! Don't feel bad, Bucky. Actually, we saved more than half the crop. That's quite a bit.
Hello, everybody. Sorry we're late, but we see you've done an excellent job.
Now everybody's going to have to wait for the harvest. There isn't even any skunk grass.
Maybe we should all leave the farm and go somewhere else.
I know I promised to get you something to eat, Cheetah, but I don't know where to get anything now.
Perhaps we could go to another part of the jungle.
You mean we should just give up our entire farm idea and go back to fighting with each other over something to eat? No, thanks. Besides, I don't want to leave my home.
Such an emotional creature. I was merely suggesting...
Bad news! Bad news! That insect invasion was just the first raid. There's a bigger cloud coming. It'll reach here about the time the shadow of that tree reaches to those rocks.
This is such a problem. We're going to be able to do.
We can see it. And then another one.
There's no question about it. We'll simply fight them off.
But they're so small, and there's so very many.
If they were bigger, we could eat them all up.
Too bad we're not birds, or we could have a real feast.
Say, that's right. That's why the crows and the bats went after the insects.
But there are more insects coming to attack us than all the birds in the jungle could possibly eat. If we had a place to store them, they'd last the birds a whole year. This is no time to make jokes. Do you realize we're standing on the brink of disaster? You know how bad the first invasion was. This one is going to be at least 100 times worse. It could mean the end of our farm, and that could mean the end of us. It would take us an awful long time before we could find another place where we could live in peace.
Hey! Wait! Where do you zebras think you're going? Are you going to leave just when we need everybody's help? Isn't our farm important? Aren't you willing to fight for it? Along with your friends? Well, all right. If you're going to be cowards, then leave us and don't come back.
Kimba!
Huh?
You're being too harsh. It's not like you to behave this way, Kimba. They want to leave, and who can really blame them?
Why should they? Tell me why.
Kimba, in my heart, I want to go along with what you say, but you say fight. Not doggoned if I know how to fight millions of invading insects. We'll protect our farm, but please tell us how.
All right. Then come with me, because I do have a plan.
Are we really gonna make a huge net out of the animal's hair?
That's right. All right, raise it up. I want you to eat all the insects that escape our net, because we don't want to lose any more of our crops than we already have.
Don't worry, Kimba. I'll keep this army of birds in line because I make a terrific top sergeant.
I want you to chase the insects until they see the decoy grass and are led into the cave, understand?
Sure.
The rats will carry the grass. The insects are sure to follow. Then when they're all inside the cave...
That's when we roll the stone into place and seal off the cave, right?
Look out, report! I can see the invading cloud of insects! It's huge!
Have you thought what'll happen if this plan doesn't work?
Mm-hmm.
Kimba, where are you going?
I just couldn't let the others see how worried I was. Most of the time, I can be as brave as my father was and accept whatever happens. But sometimes I feel so small and afraid. Oh, Father, we all miss you so. Someday I may be as strong and courageous as Caesar when I'm older and have a beautiful white mane. And all the animals will look at me and say, there goes Kimba, the white lion. He's just like his father. Yes, someday. But if we don't win this battle with the insects, that day may never come. I can't wait until my mane grows. I've got to act now. But I won't be doing it alone. Father will help. Caesar will give us all courage. You do your job well, 'cause Caesar will be watching.
Hooray!
See that, Father? Just the memory of you inspires everyone with courage. Almost time. I know you'll do a good job. Everyone remember his job now. All right, you insect invaders. We're ready for you.
Stand by! Here they come! They're almost here!
Froggy? Just great, thanks to Kimba. He's terrific. You're right. Excuse me, I got work to do.
The insects see the fresh grass that the rats are carrying, and they're following it. Come on now, into the cave.
What do you know?
As soon as the rats come back out, drop the rock. That traps them.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be so happy to be harvesting a crop of vegetables.
What's more, I never thought I'd enjoy eating them.
I always say anything really worthwhile is worth working for.
We not only worked, we fought for this.
But enough of this philosophizing. Let's have a picnic.
What a brilliant idea, Bucky, old friend!
The farm's a success, I'd say. All the animals work together and enjoy peace and friendship.
You're right, Daniel, but I hate to think what might have happened if the insects had won.
Don't think about that. Thanks to your brilliant strategy, they didn't. Yes, Kimba, I'll have to admit, you're a great leader.
Thank you.
There's only one thing that worries me, though, and it's this. If I'm so much older and wiser, how come you come up with better ideas than I do?
Maybe it's because I have a special inspiration. Right, Father?
Yes, Kimba. You're right.
Kimba, 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 who lives down in deepest, darkest Africa? Who's the one who brought the jungle fame? Who's the king of animals in Africa? Kimba the white lion is his name. When we get in trouble and we're in a fight, who's the one who just won't turn and run? Who believes